It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for The Last of Us on HBO. On this video, we're going to be taking a look at some behind the scenes photos from filming of The Last of Us. Pretty much confirmation that they are filming for the Left Behind part of the story, which was the DLC for the video game. Stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this down. Alright, as always, before we jump into this, smash that like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. If any of the shows on the left interest you, then you definitely want to subscribe and stick around, because those are the shows that I react to or I cover in depth on the channel. All the links to my social media pages is also down below and in the description, so make sure to follow me in any of those. With that said, let's dive right in. First of all, I'm gonna give a quick recap of the DLC Left Behind for those of you who haven't played, just so that I set up for when we get to the behind the scenes photos. So in the video game, there is a DLC called Left Behind that involves Ellie and her best friend Riley. Now the actress for Riley has been cast at this point, so we know that she's gonna appear. So in the video game, the DLC story is basically taking a part of the main story where Joel, the main character, is out of the story for a little bit, and the focus is on Ellie. And through this focus on Ellie, we actually see Ellie trying to survive on her own and trying to find medical supplies and food and everything like that. But at the same time, she has a lot of memories, things that are translated as flashbacks in the DLC, where she is spending time with her best friend Riley in the quarantine zone city that they are at, and we see them sneaking out and going into an abandoned mall outside of their quarantine zone city to have fun. They turn the power on and then they play all sorts of games at the mall. They even go to an arcade. So a lot of the scenes are at the abandoned mall. And then during the flash forward scenes where Ellie in the current timeline is surviving on her own, she visits the same mall to find supplies. So that's why those two stories are connected, because they take place at the same location with the same character, but during two different periods of time. Now, going back to the behind the scenes photos are actually scenes of set in a mall. So we can see this mall right here has been decorated to look like an abandoned mall. This mall is called the Northland Mall in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, which is one of the cities where they filmed The Last of Us on HBO. In fact, if you followed the channel, you know this, but it's the city that I live in. I was able to visit set a few times. I have some videos on that, and this particular mall is only like a 20-minute drive from where I live, so I went there to check it out. I wasn't able to film anything because the mall was closed for filming, but I was able to take a quick snapshot of the part of the mall that was still visible to the public, which is this right here. So we can see that they have messed up the store to make it look like it's been raided and abandoned. Other than that, there wasn't anything else that I could film, but this is definitely confirmation that they are filming for Left Behind, which is pretty awesome. The other thing I do want to mention is that there were actually a bunch of RVs parked right outside, and a bunch of trucks and things like that carrying most likely equipment and lighting and cameras and all of that. So I know that they were filming there, but I just couldn't get in because it wasn't open to the public. There was this funny sign though that says business open as usual, even though the place looked like it was not in great shape. But anyway, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to go through in this video. I hope you found this interesting. If you did, make sure to smash that like. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to join our community and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.